Okay, hello. This is Malcolm Rose, and I am here on my third session of the tournament. Today I've spent a few hours trying to resolve my ongoing recording issues. For those of you who are not aware, I kind of created an issue for myself, and made it so I can't record on my desktop due to some issues with Linux. So that happened, and I've been recording on my Mac, and we're still doing that because I haven't actually resolved the issue. I've started a Gnoll Necromancer. Should be pretty easy game. I'm gonna try to be careful. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm aware that the last couple videos, and probably this one as well, after a few moments. Unfortunately, my mic is capturing the fan noise from my laptop, and that's a shame. There's also not much I can do about it. Is that a dagger of venom? Do I want to try it? Yeah, I do. That's really cool. But yeah, that's just going to have to be a thing that we put up with, I guess, because what else am I going to do? I'm making some progress on the problem, but my whole system is just completely, I mean, I don't want to get into like the technical explanation for what's going on because it's boring, but basically everything is configured wrong, and it's pretty much 100% my fault for not upgrading my kernel in so long. So I am still tempted to just sort of reinstall the OS, but it's one of those things where I feel like I'm just a couple minutes away from resolving the issue, and falling into that sunk cost fallacy, I think they call it, where it's like, oh, I spent all this time working on this thing, so surely I need to, just see it through. Anyway, this, I chose a Gnoll Necromancer because it was worth a lot of points when I parked it last time, when I parked the character, because the points are determined from when you start the character, not from when you end it. So, not any people had played Gnolls, and nobody had won a, nobody had won a Gnoll, and nobody had won a Necromancer, so it was worth the most possible points for that moment in the tournament. So that was, the choice I made. Plus, Gnoll casters are just fun. Well, I'm level 3. I should probably memorize some things, huh? Yeah, vampiric draining. This we can kill. One thing about these casters is, well, I'm sure I've said this before, but you start with a ton. You start with a ton of necromancy, or whatever your book start skill is, and spellcasting for that matter, so you have a very easy early game. Let's wear these gloves. I found a cloak as well. This is one of the few characters where I would just kind of cavalierly go fight adders. Oh ho ho! I will not cavalierly fight this though. Probably should have left this floor. Good, he's poisoned. Getting a lot of experience for that. That's a D2 Hound. That's pretty outrageous. We just gained several levels off that. Woohoo, and another one from, well, not another level, but some skill ups. I'm killing Terrence. Okay. Stay with the rogue for now. We've got some choices on gods. I guess I'm tempted to go Behemoth, but I think I want to hold out for Ashenzari, because when else am I really going to use Ashenzari in this tournament? The answer is probably never. And as I was mentioning, there are many ways to get points, and one of them is actually covering all the gods, I think. So let's get our Ashenzari run in. Let's not fight Sigmund yet. We just don't have the hit points. Got some tomahawks, that's cool. Actually, you know what? Let's go to D1, and let's use some of these scrolls. Fog, identifying, very good. More identify. Identify. Remove curse, very good. And amnesia, which we will not be using, unfortunately. Got pro cold, and we have, okay, we have one good scroll identified, fear. That is excellent. Come back for Sigmund here in a bit. What do we get? GnNe dead. Normally I would take Gozag, because I found him a minute ago, but we're a very powerful character, you know, so I shouldn't need all that. Oh, hello. That's a lot of gnolls. We're going up. He has a night potion. It's not worth it. If I had curing available, I would go ahead and fight Sigmund, probably. I'm level 5, you know, I'm pretty good, despite the lack of hit points. Yeah, that sucks. I had hoped I would kill one of these guys. Vampiric Spear, huh? Got him. Yeah, that's all right then. I haven't been animating anything because, you know, why not? I don't really need to. I should be, though, probably. It's just that it doesn't last forever, so... Anyway, let's remove curse, I think. Let me check items real quick. Yeah, okay. Cool thing about being a Gnoll is my stealth is actually good. Obviously, did not want to fight that ogre yet. You know what, let's grab Terrence's Morningstar protection to kill undead things with. We may in fact 15 Rune this game. We will see. It's always convenient to do on a character that knows a lot of necromancy, you know? So then you get necromutation. Okay, oops, that's a phone alarm, 1 second. Okay. I just bought Curing, which means that we can probably go fight Sigmund. We'll get heal wounds as well. And we'll get another heal wounds. We'll put these hastes on the list. I feel like that was the most efficient use of the money. These are all nice scrolls to find, or nice potions rather. Artifact ring, huh? I'll identify it because I don't have remove curse. And whoa, it's good. It's real good. We'll be using that for the rest of the game. Yeah, let's take out Sigmund. There he is. We got 2 curing. We'll go ahead and regen, just in case. Okay. Nice. Nice upgrades. I'm not sure how I feel about this scythe, but I'm probably going to use it. Let's go over here and get this potion. Probably shouldn't have taken that hatch, so there could have been an ogre next to me. It's not good. We're not ready to fight this guy yet. Probably should have grabbed that blowgun. What we're going to do is we're going to lure him to a staircase up. And then we're going to spam pain on him. And if we roll really well... Oh. Well... Okay, this is fine. We're gonna do this instead. I want to see if this is the same order. It was not. But I want to clear this staircase, so we're going to give it a shot. Crap. Didn't work. I mean, we have fear and stuff, so it's not a huge deal if he hits me, but... I would have liked... I would have liked for that to not be an issue. Let's just go to 5. That's a good weapon. Let's get these tomahawks, actually. Wow, he's not screwing around. Let's fear him. That sucks. It's a lot of damage he did to me, but then again, my AC is not so good, so... Surprise. Should surprise no one. Interesting. There's... Crap. Okay, I gotta go up. I was gonna say there's no way out. Okay, we got a centaur there. Let's try this one. And let's take a look real quick. What do we got to deal with this centaur? I guess I can fog and take some steps back and try to deal with him in melee, which would be the right choice, most likely. He can do too much damage. Okay, let's go up. And let's go ahead and grab this blowgun. Okay, he shouted, that means he's coming. Take a step. Hit him with the scythe. Hit him again. Hit him again. Now we'll start draining now that we're injured and he's dead. Trident of freezing. That's quite a lot of damage. Let's do this on a staircase if we're going to do it at all. Actually, no, let's just juke them. Let's make our way to those corpses. I guess it's just a skeleton mess up, so well. It's something. That is not so good. We have heal wounds and things. He couldn't have one-shotted me, so that's okay. But it's still risky. I didn't want to engage him, I just kind of had to. B zombie. Let's mark the jib over here as a bad place to be. This guy doesn't want to die. There we go. Oh, here's our buddy. Got him. Too bad he didn't pick up the scythe, but I wanted the trident, you know. Simply a better weapon. Oh boy, I should not have tapped. That's okay. Let's just let my zombies kill him. Wand of Polymorph. That's useful. That's useful. I'll use it on myself like I was using that, using them in the X-Crawl games, if need be. Got a nice stab on him. And he goes to the poison sweep. Flail of Crushing. Well, I don't really need that. I guess I'll pick it up for killing undead. Got a ghost here. Demon Spawn Berserker of Trod. We're gonna be leaving him alone. Still no Ashenzari, unfortunately. Maybe I should have taken the Gozag. Alright, we'll go ahead and polymorph. I'm a fungus, that's good. Sort of. Oh, you can't cast as a fungus, and you can't throw. Okay, this could be bad, come to think of it. Okay, this is fine, I blinked a little bit. That means I can walk. Now I can't walk because you can see me. This should be okay, but he can do an awful lot of damage is the problem. And I don't really have any way of... I should have blinked further, come to think of it. Finally. Teleport? No, that's not good at all. Wow, I didn't even think of that. That's fine. I have a Hail Mary. I'm gonna cancel. I knew I could do that, but I didn't. I always forget that Immolate is a scroll. Early game. You gotta consider the consequences of these things, because like fighting him was not even an option anymore if he's immolated. Let's use regen. He missed me, that's good. Let's swap on the poison, attack him one more time. He's as sick as possible, that's good. He should go down. Yep, there he goes. Whew! So that's the downside to using Polymorph, and I knew that was possible, and the only reason I was willing to do it was because I knew I had some cancellation, but on the other hand, wasting cancellation is not so good. Anyhow, why don't we go ahead and pick up invisibility here. Can we beat an Orcish warrior? Kinda. I mean, not really without minions. Polymorph, we could do it. But I don't want to polymorph him. A tree. We'll just wait for that to end. Okay. It wants to give me forms that I'm not happy with, so we'll just go to the different staircase. Well, that's probably the worst one you could ask for. Nice, finally a legitimately good wand. Enslavement. I'm not going to polymorph him. I will polymorph myself, though. Good retreat, that's fine. Wait, that's not good at all. Let's see. I didn't realize he was wearing a glaive. Really? I just tried to enslave him like 4 times. Wow, okay. Regen. That was like 56% chance of success. And it failed so many times. Alright, this is okay. We've got heal wounds and things. Hey, I'm not a guy. I'm not a tree anymore. I'm back to being a guy. Got him. There we go. That Sounds more like it. Just hope I find Ashenzari and or some books soon. Alright, I guess I will be a wisp. That's fine. That works. I want to say that I have a lightning touch. Is that right? Where's the mutation button? Probably just a raised base damage, I guess. Let me just go ahead and clear this out. It's going to bother me. I accidentally dumped the character. I have curing, right? Yeah, I do. Good. There you go, little zombie there. That's where the dagger of venom. Doesn't seem to want to work. Let's regen. Let's just kill him with nuclear drain. A lot of altars, but not the one I want. Ah, there's a temple. Let's go ahead and curse our really cool ring. Tempted to curse the Pro Cold as well, but let's just do a couple more floors. Doesn't really do anything for me yet. Acid, that's really awesome. Let's E7 Hornet. That's nasty. Don't lignify. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run of acid him. Oh god, he hit me. I mean that was possible, but we're gonna lignify. I'm going to acid right through this guy. Impaired drain. There we go. Could have gotten paralyzed there. Acid wanding was a mistake. I should have lignified. I should have taken a step. Replaced my square with the zombie, then lignified, and then acid wanded through him. It didn't really matter if the hornet woke up. We definitely risked death there. We could have gotten paralyzed, and that would have been the end of the run. So I don't think that fighting it so much was a mistake. Just, you know, the way that I engaged it. I could have, of course, walked away, made an exclusion, and that's generally the right choice, but I was close enough that it was probably going to wake up anyway. I wanted to use the acid wand because it was asleep. That was my instinct, was to do that, because it's like, okay, well, I'll probably one-shot it because it'll almost definitely hit. Oh god. Let's kill the wizard first, actually. Yeah, I should have probably just spent like another minute or so. Thinking about that situation before I acted. Which could be said for probably any death in this game. Hey, look. Book of Changes. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, I'll take that. That's good. Let's go up. We want arrows now because we've got one of the best spells in the game. Sticks to snakes. And we've got blade hands, which will let us kill just about anything. I'll make snakes if need be, but let's go ahead and go into blade hands. Okay, it doesn't seem to want to... That 52% fail rate's not treating me nicely. I probably shouldn't be using it. It's fine. You know what, let's just make snakes. Yeah, there we go. Actually, the ball python got that kill. That's funny. There's a battle axe. Whoops. I'm tabbing. Shouldn't be tabbing. We can kill others now. I mean, it's not a big deal. Okay, we've auto-explored into some killer bees. What is our best stuff for this situation? Well, I think we need to fight it. We need to take a step into the corner here. Our defense sucks. Why don't we Enslave, actually. Why don't we use regen? Enslave again. And one more time. And a single B is not that big of a deal, because we can just do this and group drain. Now we have zombie buddies, so we'll just fight these guys. Have we missed anything? Guess not. Yeah, I guess not on this floor. There's a battle axe, but yeah. I will grab these javelins. Wait, I know I'm looking for Ashenzari. I'm already worshipping her, so. Is that another one of inaccuracy? Yeah, another one. Thankfully, as a Necromancer, you don't really care that much about invisible stuff, because even if you don't have Sin, you can just use your abilities anyway, and they're completely unaffected. Pain, you know, Vampiric Drain, whatever. Hopefully Blade Hands gets a little more castable soon. We need to start getting those Ashenzari bonuses, but, you know, we're just not, we don't have any powers granted yet. So, let's poison this guy. Okay, drain him. Whip of Flaming is not terrible. Hopefully Propel swaps positions with some of these guys. Cool. Okay. We'll just kill him. He's as sick as possible. Drain him, and now the slaves are free. That's a tough cookie there. And there's no corpses available for me to take. There we go. That's a pretty good zombie, so let's make the best use out of it that we can. Oh no. Okay, this is fine. Strain life from this thing. It does quite a lot of damage. Wow, that's rough on a caster. I mean, there's your early game bane, you know, like that's just like the bane of your existence in the early game. And like I was saying, as a necromancer, it's like better because invisible doesn't really affect whether your stuff works or not. But if you're like a fire elementalist and you haven't gotten sticky flame yet, although you should by the time you're seeing all the unseen horrors, you could be in some big trouble. I guess like maybe ice elementalists, although then you could sort of flee into your ice beasts. I mean, everybody has a way to deal with it. I wonder if air elementalists can airstrike them while they're invisible. I'm not sure. Here's another one of these guys. Let's do this intelligently. What we're going to do is we're going to take a couple steps and we're going to polymorph. Okay, I don't want to be crap. I didn't want to be in this fight versus him as a fungus. It's okay, we can fear him if need be. It's just that being how fast is he? He's pretty fast. Let's fear him and walk away. Goodbye. Skipping that floor on account of the hornet. I'm really tired of seeing those guys. There's going to be a ogre in here, and that's fine. We'll just fight him. Have we found the lair? Trying to get like a good form, but it doesn't really want to work for me. I don't want to be on this floor because of the hornet. But I guess I'm gonna risk it. I mean, we'll just go ham on him and enslave him or something if we see him again, I guess. Lignify, you know, to reduce my chances of dying at least. Hey, we have teleport, that's good. Yeah, there he is. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try to polymorph him. Yeah, that's good. If it was something truly ridiculous and stupid, I would just teleport at that point. Alright. A book. Good spells, actually. Yars is nice to have. Silence is useful. Prophetic Cloud is huge, which I don't know when I got that, but I guess I picked up a book of wizardry at some point. Memorizing blank, rememorize blank, that is. Let me just think about this. A lot of spells to choose from. Kind of want Cossphere. Let's just sit on this for a little while. I think we're okay. I mean, I could amnesia some things off, but I mean, Meth Cloud is nice, but we need to think about how we're going to get through Lair, and Meth Cloud doesn't help that much with the truly scary things in there. I'm honestly half tempted to take Slow, as much as I usually hate that spell, strictly because Spiny Frogs are going to be a real hassle on this character. It'd be nice if we had gotten Summon Ice Beast or Lightning Spire or something like that, but Sticks to Snakes will do the job. That's the third Hornet I've seen. Oh my god. Hey, he's a pig. If I don't see any more Hornets this game, that would be a-okay by me. Quick Blade. That's a good weapon to find on a Gnoll. I got a little bit rotted there. Whoa! Ugly things are a little above my pay grade right now. Just doing the whole regen plus column dancing thing. We'll heal up and they'll take damage, and basically, moral of the story is we win. That's a little scary. Stone Arrow, pretty good damage. I think we can acid him to death. Whoa! Well, at least we found Lair, but it's being guarded by skeleton warriors. I think this is Lair anyway. I mean, it's got to be on this floor. Skeleton warrior, you gotta be kidding me with this. This is not the easiest game. How can we kill them? We may have to juke them. I'm gonna try to use clouds. Well, no, I'm not gonna try to use clouds. I'm gonna use acid to start with, because it's gonna hurt them, and then we're gonna use clouds and hope we get flame or something. Of course. Acid again? There's a line of them. It's bound to do something. There we go. That's not terrible. Disintegration? No, 21% they have good MR. Only more for myself. Not a good idea. Who's curing? Oh, there's two of them that can hit me right now because of the glaive. Gotta keep that in mind so they can do 50 damage. They could actually kill me. Well, 50 plus their weapons. Not great, although the glaive guy is not likely to hit me. It's probably not good to roll the dice. Still, they'd have to roll max damage. Even if I use heal wounds, they'd have to roll pretty close to max damage. So do we have blink? Yeah, we have blink. I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna drink a heal wounds. That's pretty good. Okay, they're resistant to cold, but they're still taking damage every turn. Regen. Oh gosh. Heal wounds again. Drink a curing. Wow, they don't want to die. That's outrageous. They just don't want to... This is really annoying. What can we do? I don't want to heal wounds now, because then we're actually in the danger zone a bit. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. It's going to be kind of stupid, but we're going to do it. Hey! They died. Look at all these levels. And there's our buddy. I was just going to use sticks to snakes a bunch. It's vaguely outrageous that this is even happening. Like, why should there be skeleton warriors, you know? It's not working. There's two more left, and they're still injured, so I'd like to kill them the way they are. I'll drink a potion of magic, maybe? A regen. Start throwing tomahawks. Do some damage with tomahawks. That is not the spell I meant to cast. Whoops. I meant to make snakes. That was a misclick. Oh, here we go. I think he'll die. Yeah, he's gonna die. And I can throw tomahawks at this one. Screw this, I can use javelins. Get the real damage on. What can I do for damage? Well, let's put him in the clouds, so he thinks he's in a damaging cloud, so he'll walk forward. Or maybe he won't. That's obnoxious. Okay, okay, we got him a flame. That was quite an adventure. Really, really stupid. We're on D11, so that's fairly deep into the dungeon. Okay, fine. You know. But there's got to be a line. Like, you haven't even been to Lair yet, and you got to deal with skeleton warriors, which is like a crypt enemy. Guess you can consider it a boss fight, but that would have been a real... I mean, it was a rough time, but it would be a really rough time on a character that's not, you know, such a nice book start. And with so many tools at my disposal, you know. Okay, we have RF+, so this isn't the worst thing, although A3 is a pretty big deal as well. Disintegrate him. We'll try to. Got him. What a tough floor. It changes to L because I keep trying to cast that as sticks to snakes. And we'll actually put snakes back on S. This is one of those invisible horrors. And unfortunately, we've got this little guy coming up on us. But that's fine, we got him. I've noticed the game sometimes, and this is probably just a coincidence, but sometimes the game seems to try to force you to just dive into the lair, you know? Oh, we're out of disintegrate, that sucks. Javelins on this guy? No. Again, a very tough enemy. A very tough enemy for this part of the game, and there's two of them, apparently. Good God. However, we can probably drain life from to death. yeah. It's just a very rickety sort of thing to do. Very, very, you know, very damage racy, you know. At any moment you can fly off the rails if you get some bad rolls. We'll keep Cloud Immunity on hand, but we won't use it. Enchant up some of my lock slots. I want to buy that Quick Blade, so I guess I'll save money for it, although I probably should buy Haste instead. However, we've got 3 enchant weapons, so I mean we could have a really good thing on hand in time for, well, not Lair, but maybe Orc. Okay, we've successfully taken out the hell floor, so to speak. And, yeah. Yeah, now it's time to go into Lair, so that's pretty sweet. Okay, yeah, let's proceed. I guess we'll just start one-shotting things with blade hands. I should be making zombies. Wand of Acid, very good. Okay, here's the guy I was worried about. How many arrows do I have? 20, okay. Yeah, we'll just let our buddies handle all that. I feel like they've changed the UI at some point recently, because before I want to say that these would turn red or something, the ability to grant powers here, but maybe I've just like forgotten how to look at that. I don't know. That's attack speed. The number sign makes a character dump. This is just what you want to buy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like almost positive they have changed something. But like the God page used to tell you exactly which powers were active or whatever. But that's okay. I mean, whatever. We'll get there. Magic resistance. Plate of magic resistance. We may end up using that. Okay, we got a bit of a crowd here. Let's pull one up. Poise? Yes, I am. He still does quite a lot of damage, so let's take him down with Vampiric Drain. Got a box of beasts, that's a good lifesaver. Did I just see an artifact whip? Apparently not. I saw something. It was just a regular whip. Oh, venom, okay. But apparently I picked up this ring with RF minus on it a while ago, but I gotta tell you, we're not going to be wearing an RF minus ring. That's not It's not happening, especially for the lack of other benefits, you know. Okay, he's slowed now. Sweet. Okay. I guess I'll take that ring for now. We don't need our seed because we've already got it from the robe for the time being. Okay. Death Yak's a bit of an issue. Theory, I could Blade Hands him, but let's make some snakes first. Just in case I need to walk backwards. And no, he dies. And my Black Mamba zombie did some work. That's interesting. Well, this is ugly. This is... I'm not complaining, though. I actually like this. Because it's just experience, you know? Oh, got him. They're speed 10, so... There's nothing stopping me from just walking away, leading them down hallways and so on and so forth. Come on. Got him. See, the snakes just completely stop them from making me have a bad time. I'm gonna rest up. Big free piles of experience is all those are. People who complain about Death Yaks don't understand what a gift they are. You know, they're just big dumb animals, you know, very easy to destroy. Do I want magical power over intelligence? I think I do. I almost want to curse that, but yeah, let's go ahead and do it. No, partially bounded jewelry, okay. Okay, yeah, we do get bonuses now, so that's cool. We need an amulet really badly, but unfortunately all that we have is cursed amulets of inaccuracy, and I'm not about to. I'm not about to suffer inaccuracy just to get some extra skill in my casting. Okay. Hope he doesn't get random energy. Played that one a little too fast in those. I'll let the snakes kill the big scary caster. Well, soften him up anyway. We'll kill him with tomahawks. A lot of simulacrums here. Can do a good bit of damage to me. Let's just kill him with blade hands and have snakes as my escape plan. What are we doing on arrows? Still have 90, that's good. Cool. There's one Deathiac still wandering around here, but I might just accept that he's gotten away from me. Don't really want to go hunting for him. And watch my piety decay. I love that we can one-shot these guys. These blade hands are so good. Whoa! Hydra. These clouds. He doesn't want to die, does he? Let's all ice blast him just to be sure. I'll hold the zombie for a moment. Let's drop some of these weapons. Alright, Wild Clutch. That's good. That's real good. That's really, really good. Boy, we'll use that, man. You better believe it. Boom. Wild Clutch and the ability to also do melee damage is amazing. Because you penalize their EV, and then you just proceed to slam them in the face with whatever it is you're doing to, you know, do melee damage. It's amazing. Best spell in the game. One of them, anyway. Miguel. Why not find that? Oh, here we are. Sweet. I'm just going to acid her. Again, sorry about the laptop fan noise. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. I guess I could, in theory, unplug my monitor, plug it into the MacBook with an adapter, and move the MacBook away some distance, whatever's possible from the length of the keyboard, plus the USB dock, USB hub, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if all that's worth it when I could just be spending time trying to fix my desktop issues. think we're just going to have a few slightly awkward videos here with some background noise, so apologies for that, but it is what it is. This is Arlec. We're going to hold on to it, but we're not going to use it because it's at -5, which kind of screws up my whole situation. Let's pick up this quickly. Oh god, another hornet. Another hornet on the way. Cool stuff. We'll just walk away after not touching him. I got the solution to that now, you know. Right. Probably not going to be using the weapon much, but might as well use this quick blade just because we're almost to Mendeley on it, despite our Gnoll training, you know. Only takes 10, I think. Wow, 8 actually. Good God. Very easy weapon to use, apparently. How about that? Normally you gotta sort of kite the little group, you know, of Rhyme Drakes. Most characters, you would not want to fight that many things at the same time, but get that Vile Clutch action and suddenly you're a champion. Never understood why you can't Vile Clutch a porcupine. Do the zombie hands really care the fact that they're getting poked by porcupine needles or whatever? I mean, they're zombie hands, why do they care? Oops. You know what we can do? We can go ahead and amnesia off pain. We'll never need that again. Okay, down we go. Oops, didn't mean to hatch. Something really nasty. It says they're trivial, but I suspect this is like ants or something, or maybe hornets or bees or something I don't want to deal with because I want to go to this volcano. Ashenzari ought to be my favorite god or something because I'm usually so annoyed by finding portals. And then you don't have to on her. Whoa! Just dump me into some flames, why don't you? So we're gonna rest up. This stuff can all be killed with Valk. What kind of skeletons are these? Spriggan skeletons? Look at how conveniently arranged they are for me. Thanks, fam. Okay. Skeleton warriors, huh? Could really use an amulet. Once we curse an amulet, our ability to cast will be just so much better. This may be a poverty volcano. Nice, got the stab. I think I might use this greatsword just for riposte until I find a shield. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That was an anaconda skeleton, that's actually a big deal. You know what? No, we're not going to use this greatsword. Let me think about this, though. Okay, we're going to draw polymorph, flame, and random effects. And make sure those aren't picked up again. Let's see just how good this playground is. +1. We're going to carry it with us just in case I decide to swap later. We don't need the longbow flaming, although I do sometimes want to. I do sometimes want to go, you know, ranged on a gnoll just because you have the free ammo, so to speak, to swap to something else if you want to. It's like, oh no, I ran out of arrows, I'll use a crossbow now. It's not really worth it right now. I need my arrows anyway for sticks to snakes. This is interesting. I'm going to dig. So I'm not familiar with this enough to know if there's anything behind here. It doesn't look like it. Yeah. Got bamboozled. Okay, we're leaving. Guess I got some Ashenzari piety for exploring that stuff, but probably not much. Okay. I'll clutch these guys to death. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't run out of mana. Trying to save it for when they're in convenient little arrangements like this. Right, we can drop to, well, not the Cloud Immunity, which, by the way, I should have been wearing Cloud Immunity probably in that volcano. I'm going to try on this thing. +5. You know, if it didn't wreck Val Clutch so badly, I'd wear it because of the MR. The MR makes it very good. We'll keep that on the back burner. I'd like to wear this shield, but it's a large shield, and that will just completely destroy my spell casting. I'm hoping we find a buckler that I can curse soon. Okay, I guess it was just jellies the whole time. You cannot Val Clutch jellies. You can Val Clutch Aquan plants, though. Let's not tab super hard versus a Hydra. Could be bad. I'm getting to the point where I'd like to just tab things, but it's not really an option. If you're not willing to play Gnoll, or better. Against a lot of things. Okay, I'm just looking and seeing if I've missed anything. There is a broad axe, I suppose. Might be worth going after here in a bit. We're on their 6, so I should be a little careful. Sublimation of Blood would be kind of useful right now. I guess we do have Bolt of Fire, that might be kind of fun. Deflect missiles, that's useful. Actually, let's... We're going to get Deflect missiles right now. Another layer of defense, no reason not to use it, you know. Summonings, okay. Okay, that's good stuff. We're low on spells, but Summon Forest, Summon Mana Viper, those are good, useful things that I'd like to have. probably could get rid of Sticks to Snakes at this point for one of those. Although Sticks to Snakes is one of those weird spells that just remains real handy for a significant portion of the game, more than you would expect. So I think I'm just going to sit on this decision for a little while and think about what I'd like to do. Let's finish out Lair. I may take a little break after Lair is done. This has been a little slower going, as you might imagine, than my usual melee runs. Oh, I should get rid of Animate Dead since I'm not even using it. Like it remains useful technically, but if you can summon anyway, it's like the summons are usually better and more reliable since you don't have to have corpses available. You know, without Kiku, it kind of levels off a bit. Although, like, I mean, for the cost of a level 1 spell or level 4 if you go for Dead versus Skeleton, you can have like an Etten undead helping you out, so the value's good, for sure. It's just, do you want to take the time to cast it and use it? And I find it to be very tedious to work with undead. Uh-oh. Okay, this is really terrible bad. Let's take some steps away. There we go. Dream Sheets are dead. Most of them, anyway. And I'm happy to use some resources on this last guy. There we go. Did we put it to sleep? Okay, no, it didn't. That's good. Let's walk away from the green sheet. This elephant's not playing around. Just want the Dream Sheep ads to go away. That's why I'm focusing on them so hard, but come on, no Spriggan Riders. Okay, that's it. We're gonna do this. That's a nice little area for them to die in. I'm gonna use a little lightning here. There we go. This is a good spot to make some undead. I want nothing to do with these Spriggan Riders right now. Because there's always the chance that the Hornet pops out. Plus, they do pretty good damage against an unarmed target. When you're wearing robes, the game really is entirely different. We've basically emptied the forest. I've made noise somehow. I guess Valve Clutch is like slightly noisy, but I don't know. Sometimes the forest just empties out for inexplicable reasons on this floor. This is the easiest, probably, layer 6. So I really like the one that has the troll in it, the deep troll, but certain parts of the rest of that level are sort of stupid, so I can mix and match. It's a mixed bag. Okay, we have our buffer now, that's sweet. Okay, grand weapon. Alright, we'll move it up in the world. Gonna land this quick blade. Flaming, not the best, but not useless, you know. Never heard of it yet. I found a orc. Do I want to just go toe-to-toe with this other thing? I guess I do. I mean, I killed him, right? Oh, two-headed ogre. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a break. Might get some food, might try to fix my recording issues again. And got a pretty good start to this. No runes yet, but we've cleared lair. We've mostly cleared dungeon. And I need to put some thought into what I'm going to do about my MR situation anyway. So this will give me some time to do that. So until next time, I am signing out.